A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. May the peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon his final messenger Prophet Muhammad and his purified progeny. I'd like to make 3 points in this video in regards to the ongoing debate between two scholars, a UK-based scholar and an Indian-based scholar. And the debate is in English on 2 different platforms, each one on their own platform. The first point I want to make is about ethics for those who are following this debate, that it is very important to maintain ethics, and the UK-based scholar has been doing a lot of mudslinging on the Indian-based scholar, and in response, the scholar based in India has taken out a video. The first half of it is a lecture just on the ethics of the Aima Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. I highly recommend everyone to watch that. I'm going to leave a link of it in the description. The second point that I would like to make is regarding Aligarh Muslim University. The UK-based scholar, in mudslinging and in doing hate-spewing speech against the Indian-based scholar, ended up mocking Aligarh Muslim University, since it's the university where the Indian scholar got his doctorate in Arabic studies. And so he was mocking him that, this is a worthless university. Those are not his exact words, but to paraphrase, it's a worthless university and it's run by Bohras. He said that, which is a false accusation. It's not even true. But making fun of that and saying that it's worthless. So I'd like to inform those who do not know, and all informed Indians and Pakistanis know this, that Aligarh Muslim University is the prime institution for Muslims across the Indian subcontinent. It's historically very prominent, and it's highly respected. Its secular departments are respected, and its religious departments are also very highly respected, whether they be Shia theology, Sunni theology, Islamic studies, or Arabic studies. It's a very reputable university, very highly respected. It has been the prime institution that has brought out Muslim intellectuals and Muslim thinkers. And people across the Indian subcontinent would find it extremely offensive for anyone to belittle this university. So people who are not very well versed with the Indian subcontinent and do not have much knowledge about their institutions, they need to be sensitive to this, and they need to be careful with what they're saying. And this is unfortunate, and this is what happens when people end up in anger and they end up losing it, and they start firing left and right. They end up making such blunders. It would be a horrible blunder for someone to do this, and unfortunately that happened, that they took shots, cheap shots at Aligarh Muslim University, which would be something extremely highly offensive to all people who are coming from India and Pakistan. Having said that, I want to wrap up by saying that the Prophet ﷺ set a rule during his prophethood, but specifically towards the end of it, in the final Hajj as well, he re-emphasized it, that in Islam, there is no difference between Arab and Ajam. The people who are Arabs and the people who are non-Arabs are equal in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's extremely despicable for someone with an Arab background to try to belittle and look down upon people with an Indian background and try to pass comments that are laced with racism because of their having coming from India. And it's unfortunate that in books like Al-Kafi, you have narrations such as do not marry someone from Afghanistan or from the Indian subcontinent or from Africa. So that book has some very horrible narrations in it. And so it's sad when people do not look at it with a critical eye to sift out the good from the bad. But bottom line, we should not have any racism in our discussions and dialogues against the person or against the person's community, ethnic community, or against the institutions of a different geographical region. And this is what these are the comments I wanted to make in this video. Thank you for listening. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.